everyone, it's NonnaGrace, and I'm from Western New York. Today, I watched a few movies, and these movies were suggested by Rusty, the Ozark Duke, and they were on YouTube. Both movies were. The one was The Badlands. That was a Western. That was a good movie. Very good movie. If you like Westerns, you'll enjoy this one. And the other one was the big spider one. It said the A, and then it had the two little asterisks in the video to say it. It didn't actually have it spelled out. You know, I find it difficult to say the word only because I was never allowed to say any bad words. We couldn't even say shut and up together. Otherwise, that was considered a bad word in my house. And today when I was watching Doyle.
Doyle.
Yeah, Doyle we were watching. It was so funny. He did exactly what the kids used to do in school, where he almost said a bad word and then he noticed, or he said...
Actually, he did say the word, but then he apologized.
He apologized to me. Whereas the kids would say, maybe they'd be saying something, and they wouldn't even know I was there until all of a sudden they'd see me, and then they'd say, oops, I'm sorry. And they would apologize too, and it's like, I didn't say a word. It's just that I guess my persona says we don't swear. I guess it just says it. And you know, it's funny because one of the people, I think it might have been Bill, I'm not sure who said it. I shouldn't probably say names if I don't remember who. But he said that my real name sounded like a nun. Well, you know what? My mother sent me to stay with the nuns because I think she really wanted me to become a nun. But my name came about because she had 3 boys, and she had prayed to the Blessed Mother, through the intercession of Mary, and through the grace of God, she would name the first girl that she had Mary Grace. And I'm the only one in my family that has a double name. I'm the only one that people confuse that Grace to be a middle name, because everybody else in the family has a single name. Like there's Joseph, and there's Laurel, Anthony, Anita, and then there was Lucy. Now Lucy's name was a little bit tricky too, because people used to think that her name was short for Lucille, but it's not. It was Lucy. And the reason she got her name is she was born near St. Lucy's Day, so she got that name, and my mother named her that. But my brother Joe, I don't know why he got his name. I really don't. But I know she was not about to name her son another Alex, because my dad's name was Alex. You're getting my family history. Oh my goodness. And my grandfather's name was Alexander, and my great-grandfather's name was Alexander, and she was darned if she was going to have another Alexander. Well, I do have a grandson that's named Alexander, but that's a generation, 2 generations away from my father's.
And with a different last name, too.
A different last name also, yes, so it's not even the same. Yeah, my dad was a junior. He used to be called Al, and Mr. Pucci used to call him Alec. It was so funny, because he would say his name, and he was to call us Biggie girls because he didn't know our names. But it was fun growing up with Mr. Pucci, and his wife's name was Mrs. Pulci. Now, I never understood that, other than the fact that I think he used more of the Italian sound for his name, and she used the more of the English sounding way of saying the name. It was the only thing I could figure. Then up the road there was Mr. Polizzi, but I never got to meet his wife. But he did die from washing his feet. His niece used to come from Buffalo once in a while, and he used to smell to high heaven. And he'd sit in his little brick house. That house burned down eventually. I don't know how it burned down, because it was a brick house, but maybe the outside was only brick. But anyways, she came and she said one time, she said, let me just wash your feet, because he wouldn't take a bath. So she washed his feet, and then he died a week later. And I think he caught cold from his feet being washed.
Maybe.
Possibly. Or he was just an old
Could have
man.
been just
That was the family also that used to come and visit my mom. And when our cow had freshened, you know, when a cow freshens, that means they've just had a calf. And the first couple milkings the calf would get, or you milk them off and throw them away, or you usually give it to the calf. And there was one of the kids was there from They know. Buffalo is like a city to us, but might be not a city to some of you. I don't know. But the kid goes, "Oh, now I know where brown milk or chocolate milk comes from a brown cow." And no, it wasn't. And we all laughed. We thought it was so funny because we knew that was not chocolate milk. That was just the freshening from the cow having a calf. In order to get milk, your cow has to have a calf. You can have a cow if you like, but if it never has a calf, you're never going to get any milk. So a lot of people think they can just go buy a cow and have milk. No, that cow has to have a calf. And then they have to have a calf every so often, I think. I'm not even sure. All I know is when the milk is starting to diminish, the cow is usually bred again, and then they have another calf, and the milk continues because we were always with milk. I watched a video today where I think it was Darlene that was making gnocchi, and she was going to make a lasagna with the leftover gnocchis. It's like a potato dumpling. And she said that she was going to put ricotta in it, or cottage cheese in it. Well, if you want to make ricotta with cottage cheese, this is for anybody that wants to do it with their real lasagnas. All you have to do is break a raw egg into your cottage cheese, beat it up, and it will taste just like ricotta. It will fool the person that really thinks that they don't like cottage cheese.
Fools the palate.
Yeah, it does. There was a girl I worked with that she was going to make lasagna one day, but she said, "Oh, that ricotta is so expensive." And I says, "Well, just get some cottage cheese, beat an egg in it, and he'll never know." And she goes, "If he knows," she was going to come after me. But he never knew. It tasted just like the ricotta. So, and a lot of you will say ricotta, but it's really ricotta. Well, that's my video for today.
You got to roll those R's.
Yes.
In the Spanish language.
No, it's not Spanish.
Well, it's based off
the Spanish do roll their R's too, the romancing languages.
The Mediterranean, I should say.
Yeah. Well, I hope you all had a great day. I might cut all that out. I don't know. Have a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.